G'day guys, it's Jessie Holton here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Thank you for joining me for a quick crafting video. So I've been mucking around with this Forever Friendship stamp set, which is new, from the new Christmas mini. So July to December mini. And if you live in Australia and you don't have a demo and you don't have a copy of this catalogue, please do let me know, because I'm more than happy to get one out in the mail to you. And we also have Celebration on at the moment, so that is fantastic. This little catalogue is full of freebies. So as long as you're spending in $90 increments, you can choose as many freebies as you like. But if you are putting in a really big order, the best deal is always to join my team. And I have a fantastic group of girls in my team, and we would love to have you join us. Anywho, I am preparing cards for my In Colour Club, and I like to give my recipients a card that sort of shows off the colour that they're getting this month in their In Colour Club. So I've got a couple here that I've already done. I love this one, and the sentiments are so funny. If you love a pun, like me, I love a good pun, then you are going to love this stamp set because it's just hilarious. We've got, unlike most of the plants I've owned, our friendship will last forever. And I think that's hilarious because I kill plants very easily. And time for a cardigan. Just the best. And I can't thank you enough inside there. But I just think that's hilarious. Time for a cardigan. Cardigan. Too funny. Anyway, I have got all of my bits and bobs here, and I'm using the In Colour card and envelope pack, which is actually a freebie. Once you've completed my In Colour Club, then you get a full pack of these given to you at the end as a little thank you gift from me. So yeah, anyway, I'm using these cards and envelopes to do my little cards for my In Colour Club, because, you know, they're going to get these at the end, and now they've got some ideas on how to use them. So I have also used a couple sets of dies. I've got these deckled rectangles, and these are all new ones as well. I think these are all from the annual catalogue, actually. So the deckled rectangles I've used for the vellum. So I'll bring this one back in. So we've got the deckled rectangle, which I've used for the vellum, just because these backgrounds, they're really pretty, but they're quite full on. So a little sheet of vellum, if you're using a designer series paper or like these card and envelopes that come pre-printed, and it's a bit full on, it's a bit much, then you can just add a sheet of vellum over the top. It means you can still see that pretty background, so you're not covering it completely, but it just tones it down a notch. So vellum for the win with the deckled rectangles, and I think I used the second largest rectangle for these because I still wanted to have a fair chunk of border there. I've also used these Delicate Edges dies, and what I should have done, I was just being lazy really. I've got the adhesive sheets and I thought no, I'll just use my tear and tape because I already had it on my thing, and now look, I'm gonna have to pull all those individual little bits off. It's gonna be a bit fussy, but that's all right. So I've used this sort of mandala. Mandela is the guy. What am I thinking of? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think what it's called right now. But I've used that to go on here because I thought sort of lacy kind of pattern works with the cardigan. And then on this one, I've used these leaves. And what I've done here, because they're both just a smidge too long, so I did chop off one of these from the end and you can kind of see where I've trimmed it, but it's not really noticeable. And then with the Parakeet Party, I have chopped off this top leaf. So, and again, you can't really tell because the ribbon covers where I've snipped. So no one would know, none the wiser if I hadn't have told you. But yeah, anyway, so this is Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, and this one is Sweet Sorbet. And then I've also used the largest square for my basic white so that I could do my sentiment on the front. And I wanted, you know, something cute but not too much because there's already a lot going on. You know, we've got patterns, we've got vellum, we've got the ripped edge, we've got the die, we've got the ribbon, and so I wanted something sort of cute that popped but didn't sort of take away from it all. So I went for this little stitched edge, and these are great as well because they actually cut, you can see my background piece here, they actually cut the outside as well. So if you're doing a bit where you're taking a chunk out and leaving the rest on there, you're going to get that little border left on the outside part as well, which is super cute. A great detail, makes them really versatile. And these dies are fantastic. You've got 5 different size circles, 4 different size squares, and then 4 different size banners, and they've all got the double-sided stitching. So it's really, really versatile, fantastic value set of dies. Fast becoming a favourite, those ones. Okay, so let's get cracking. I might do my stamping first, and I wanted to use this adorable typewriter. I have a thing for typewriters, guys, and so that was just on my hit list. As soon as I saw it, I had to get that little typewriter. Now, you don't always, when you're colouring with blends, you don't always have to use Tuxedo Black, because all of our inks, all of our classic stamping inks are water-based. So what you want to have is, because you're using alcohol-based pens, you want to have a water-based ink, and vice versa. So when you're using the watercolor pencils, you want to have an alcohol-based ink, like the StazOn. So they've got to be opposites attract. That's my my little way of remembering it. So I'm actually, and you can see I've done the same here. I've stamped in Parakeet Party, and I've stamped in Starry Sky, and I've actually been practicing colouring with the colour lifter, because it gives this really sort of a lot softer kind of look. So with this, I just did the outline, and then I coloured over the whole image inside the cardigan, not outside of it, but just the whole image inside the cardigan with the colour lifter, kind of just soften all those edges and blend it all out. And you can see it pulled just the tiniest bit of ink from the stamp itself. So, and then I've done the same thing here with the Parakeet Party. I've actually used the Tempting Turquoise, which is another one of the new ink colours, to give some detail on the pots. And I did do Starry Sky on this pot, but I didn't really like it, so I went over it a fair few times with the colour lifter, and then I did Parakeet Party over the top to kind of, I don't know, it was really full on. So, and I wanted that sort of softness. So, anyway, I think I fixed it. I think it looks good enough. And actually, this one's my favourite. I love these little plants. It's adorable. Okay, so let's stamp our thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm just going to put this one in the middle. I don't feel like this one needs an additional sentiment because it's got these little thank yous. And then, I don't know, I haven't coloured with these ones yet, so we'll have a little bit of a play. And I've got, this is one that I fudged. So we'll just have a play here and see. It's very bright. They are bright colours, but we'll see how it looks when it's toned down a bit. I reckon that's quite cute actually. So I think what I might do here is just sort of go around the whoops, went outside the lines a bit there. Alright, and then I really want like more of a heart on here, but I don't know whether to hand draw it or whether I've got a stamp maybe. Got this one. This is actually just retired. Oh, that fits pretty cute actually. Oh, match made in heaven. Alright, so I'll pop that there. I might quickly go over this with the colour lifter. And if you've got a nice full colour lifter, then you can see where you're colouring, because it does look slightly damp for a minute before it starts to dry up. So you can see I'm just going over the whole image, just sort of drawing that colour out a little bit just to soften it. And I coloured really a lot on that little bit there where I went out the lines, just to sort of smooth it out a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with, oh, what if I do this? This is Blushing Bride. Yeah, that's really cute. That's what I want. Oh, that's cute. So I didn't quite center it, but you know, that'll do. Shall we try and go over it again? That's better. So just that really faint pink heart shape backing up that thank you. All right, perfection. That is exactly what I wanted. I'm happy with that. Alrighty, so let's stick this all together. For the vellum, I am just going to find my glue. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just going to do just 2 little lines there, and you'll be able to see it once I stick it on the cardstock. Just like so. Because I want it to be underneath here. That, believe it or not, is enough to stick this vellum on. And then we've got that, you know, more opaque look showing around the edges. So if I had have used the adhesive sheet, then I would have been able to pull this all off in one go, which would have been nice, wouldn't it? So I'm not going to bother about getting those really small bits off. I'm just going to try and get the majority off. Do kind of want these little swirls kept down in place though. Oh, this is really annoying. I should have used the adhesive sheet. So you can learn from my mistakes on this one. Adhesive sheet is so much easier to peel off in one go with these really finicky bits. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back and take a couple of these. Take that one off. And this one, just because I want those little swirls to stay in place and not lift up. Oh dear. Got it. Alright, now I think I'm going to have to chop these little bits off as well because it is just slightly too long. Oh, it's still a little bit too long, isn't it? There we go. Lovely. And you can't really tell the little bits that I've snipped off. Alright, so now I've got that down, I'm going to, I don't know if you can hear my kid yelling in the background, that's Ryan. Happily yelling to himself. Alright, now I did want to put some ribbon on here as well, but I don't know about, because that's such a fine That's such a fine little die cut. I think the ribbon will, I suppose I can do the ribbon next to it maybe. But let's give it a go, hey? So this is the Sweet Sorbet metallic ribbon. It's actually quite pink, but that's alright because we've got pink on here, so I think it will work. Okay, and a couple of, oh, I'm going to use these lighter pink ones at the end here as well. That goes quite well with our sort of pink and red theme, doesn't it? Ah. Perfect. Okay, so that's that, and then on the inside I'm going to stamp the little typewriter again. And I'll do my I might do this little pink heart again. Do I need a sentiment? I suppose I do. I'll put the I can't thank you enough on there. Had blue on it from earlier. Just can't thank you enough. That's cute, isn't it? I feel like I want some more of these little hearts. I might use these ones. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink up the one. The one on the end. There we go. Perfection. I love this card. Oh, they're all so sweet. I'm so glad that I got this stamp set. I absolutely love it. And I hope that my customers enjoy these cards as well. And it's not too late to jump on board if you'd like to do the In Colour Club with me. Just keep in mind that you are signing up to do all 5 months to collect all 5 colours. But yeah, it's lots of fun, a great way to collect everything. Comes with the glimmer paper, the metallics ribbon, the twine, the blends, basically all of the In Colour stuff. You get some cardstock as well. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions whatsoever, please do let me know. And of course, if you are looking to purchase any products, I would love for you to shop with me at jessieholton.stampingup.net and help me take my brother to Norway. All right, I will talk to you guys again soon, and I hope that you have a lovely evening. Bye.